is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Team Hireman.
If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl.
Live, fight, live.
But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward.
Welcome to Jack's Valley. It's really time to show me and our highly motivated cadre what you're made of.
And I ask you, how are you supposed to help your classmates? What do you do with your hands?
Put them together, sir.
Why didn't you do that?
More is another thing.
Here in Jack's Valley, I need you to deliver. I need you to up your game. When it gets tough, because trust me, it will. Remember that this is just another of many steps that you will take to become the next generation of war fighters for the Air Force and the Space Force.
Don't quit. You've got to break. Don't quit. You've had a break. Stop quitting. What does the sign say, you're six? There's six of you. You should be loud. What does it say?
Give me everything you have on every wake up and come together as a flight, as a team, and as a class. You have done exactly that. I could not ask for more or better, and I think I can say that on behalf of the cadre as well. So fantastic work across the last week. I have spoken, and this is the way. Let's get to marching.
You achieve that victory as a team, as a class, as an academy. That's real victory.
Integrity, service, excellence. We commit to our core values as cadets and leaders of character to prepare ourselves to make morally sound decisions in the face of adversity and to take charge and win, anytime, anywhere. At the National Character and Leadership Symposium, men and women from various walks of life endeavor to share experiences, engage in thought-provoking dialogue, and to broaden our perspective as we hone our leader of character effectiveness. We embrace the exploration of ideas and lean into difficult conversations. This year, we aspire to enhance our understanding of ethics and respect for human dignity. We will focus on developing as leaders of character who comprehend moral knowledge and ethical alternatives, respect the dignity of all persons we encounter, and use ethical judgment in moral decision-making. Our speakers will share their own experience with the implications of making ethical decisions, overcoming bias, and promoting inclusivity, among other important topics. NCLS provides a purposeful experience to develop enduring habits of thought and action. Our nation needs leaders of character who are equipped to respond to the complexity of today's world in a manner consistent with our core values of integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. We invite you along on this journey as we aim to live honorably, lift others, and elevate performance. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 29th National Character and Leadership Symposium, presented by your United States Air Force Academy.
Ready to roll. So proud of 22. They're awesome, awesome class. Great day for you, son.
The mantle of leadership comes through preparation. Leaders are made, they are not born. Their energy seems never ending, and their potential is limitless. Because tough times don't last, but tough people do.
And I'm told that during lockdown, you kept this wing flying, and you insisted on taking care of each other. Your class motto is strength and sacrifice. And during a once-in-a-generation pandemic, that's exactly what you showed. With outstanding young leaders like the class of 2022, the future of our country is bright.
We don't rise every morning and hope to do the same things we did yesterday. We don't resolve to remain the same. Our minds expand with every person we meet, every place we travel, and every time we step outside of our comfort zone. The more we grow, the farther we dare to go. The only question is, how far will that be? We come to the Air Force Academy because we want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. We want to be challenged like never before. We don't expect it to be easy. We don't even want easy. In 1955, Air Force Secretary Harold E. Talbot said, "The Academy is a bridge to the future." This bridge is not laid out in front of us like a red carpet. It's a long, blue line started by the cadets who have come before us. We look to it to see how far we've come, but also to acknowledge how much farther we have to go. As a nation, we've always fought for freedom, but we still struggle to guarantee equality. We've seen what happens when we fail to listen to each other, and worse, when we don't even try. Our academy is not perfect either. Our history is proof. Until the 70s, we only had a handful of cadets of color in any class. It took 20 years and a presidential order for us to admit our first women. Some of us have experienced racism or heard inappropriate jokes in our halls. These failures weaken that long blue line. Where we go from here is up to us, because with every failure, there's opportunity. So let's take a long, hard look at ourselves, have the tough conversations, and lead the way. The more willing we are to understand and respect backgrounds and beliefs that are different from our own, the stronger we'll become. This ideal is not a finish line. It's a North Star we follow. The faces around here have changed over the years, but our graduates have always inspired others. They have fought bravely in wars, stood on Olympic podiums, served in Congress, and flown in space. These achievements are a testament to our own potential and inspire us to aim higher. Soon we will have the opportunity to be the new faces leading the way, and they will be the most diverse to date. Some call that progress, but it's just the beginning. Because we can't represent the best of America if we don't look like America. We can't defend the rights of every citizen if we don't stand up for the rights of our fellow cadets. If one of us is disrespected, we are all disrespected. The Academy is a pillar of leadership. Airmen have led our society before, and we must lead the way today. We have the power to shape what the Air Force and Space Force become. Our fellow airmen and guardians are counting on it. It's an incredible honor, but an even bigger responsibility. The Academy helps cadets to live honorably and to become the leaders our country needs. It's up to us to show the world who that is. We're taught to always look to the future, but first we need to recognize where we are right now. We can't move forward without looking at where we stand. So let's stand for each other before anything else. The more we treat each other with dignity and respect, the higher we'll rise. They say it's lonely at the top, but we wouldn't know. Because we're all up here together.
Our whole lives, we've been told to dream big, strive for excellence, go above and beyond, shoot for the moon. At the United States Air Force Academy, these aren't just empty words. We train tomorrow's leaders, innovators, explorers, and pioneers. Our airmen and guardians will go higher, faster, and farther than anyone before. They will face challenges that are out of this world, but will rise to the test. They will make history in the future and will directly change the lives of people around the world and beyond. At the Academy, space isn't just the future, it's now. Our cadets have already taken the first steps on a journey like no other. At the Academy, the sky is no longer the limit. They told us to reach for the stars, so we did.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
We have a long way to go in the space race. We started late, but this is the new ocean.
I have a dream. One day, this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Nightfall now in Berlin after a wonderful day, an ecstatic day in which East Berliners have come across the wall in countless numbers.
President Reagan, on behalf of our nation, I thank you for the wonderful things that you have done for America.
Special report is part of our continuing coverage of the war in the Gulf.
Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev has been removed from power.
My fellow citizens, today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Just minutes from now, the Mars Pathfinder will attempt to land on the red planet.
At the exact time we're ringing in the new year, posting 2000.
I swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
Mentioned that there were 7 astronauts aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia who had lost contact with NASA.
It is my great personal honor to present the 44th President of these United States, Barack Obama.
The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat Al-Qaeda.